Welcome back. Today we have another, dude, it is like flying by. We have another Sunday video. We have another Sunday video. We've been crushing NFL, but we have another Sunday video. That is crazy to think about. And I have 5 plays for you guys. Lucky enough. Isn't that insane? And we're on Underdog Fantasy. Oh my God. Would you look at that? Another week. Holy shit. All right. Yeah. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Per usual, if you're not on Underdog Fantasy, first off, what the fuck are you doing? Second off, use code BDGE when you sign up. It's up to a free $1,000 deposit match bonus. Plus, you get a free play of Justin Herbert over half a yard. So lock the fuck in. Also, make sure you're on Pickett. If you're not on Pickett, use code BDGE. I don't have Pickett pulled up, and I'm not going to go through and sign in. But if you're not on Pickett, use code BDGE when you sign up. It's absolutely free, and you get to tail all this shit for free. So you also get to see all my stupid parlays I'm going to place this weekend because I'm going to place a lot of stupid parlays because I'm going to be in Dallas. So, shout out Underdog for getting us out to Dallas. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Atlanta, Minnesota. I don't have an official play for this one, but I really, again, it's not going to show up here, really like Kirk Cousins over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's a narrative play. Hasn't hit this in 4 straight games. Has been in the shitter slump. They need to win this game against Minnesota. Right now, they're in a tight race with Tampa Bay. I think he gets it done. I think they get it done through the air, and they trust Kirk again, and I think he can easily go over that mark as well. So I like that. This game has so much much value. It's nice because I'm a Carolina fan, so I like to have games with value. First off, I like Bryce Young over 33, or I took him at 32.5 pass attempts. Obviously, here's at 33. He'll push if he gets 33. Crushes in back-to-back games, 35 and 46 pass attempts. They clearly trust him to throw the ball, and they want him to throw the ball. Philly's been one of the best defenses in the entire league. I get that. But that's also why I like the passing line. I think we're going to be down most of this game. I don't think there's going to be a ton of time for us to fuck around and find out, and for us to run the ball. We're going to go out of time. We're going to need Bryce to throw the ball. I think he puts together a few good drives. He did it against a tough Kansas City defense. Obviously, this defense is playing out of their mind, so we never know. But I think Bryce Young can easily crush this mark. So I'm just saying. I think Chuba's going to have a slow day. And I think Bryce Young's going to need to be relied on like he has been in the past few games. But going off that, Jalen Hurts, they don't have his passing attempt line here. But I want to take his under on 24.5 pass attempts. We can look at it on props.cash. Pass attempts, like you just look at it like this, right? Are they going to win the ball game? This is how you look at, okay, this is Philly, but how do you look at Philly? Are they going to win the ball game? Yes. Or 25.5 pass attempts. Excuse me. You can get 26.5 pass attempts, like you can see here on the right a little bit. But again, it's just juiced. I don't really like the juice. I got 25.5 for good value, minus 115. Obviously, right now it's a little bit different, but make sure you're following on Pickett for that. Anyway, or you're just in the Discord. How you doing? Anyway, Jalen Hurts, if you look at, there's a lot of red. And it's going to continue to be red because we're going to get our shit blown out. Pause. We've been playing good ball. Carolina's been playing good ball, but this Eagles team is fucking different. And they're just going to run the ball on us. We have no line. We have literally, like, no one. No one. Like, you lost Derek Brown, you're done. Done. You have nobody. They're just going to run the ball game. They're not going to need to pass the ball. They're going to try to chew clock. They're going to try to get out of this one early. Want to go home to the family. I get it. I would too. They're not going to need to really throw the ball here. It's not a divisional game. It's not like we really need him to throw the ball a lot. 25.5 pass attempts feels insanely high for a game where Carolina just doesn't get the job done. Look at 2021. He threw the ball 37 times against Carolina. That's crazy. Not going to happen here today. Jalen Hurts, easy under for me. Again, another narrative play, but I really like it. It's just, again, you kind of can tell when games get like this, kind of how it's going to play out. And then I pair that. There's 3 plays I have in this game. I pair that with Saquon Barkley over 20.5 longest rush. You're probably like, Gutters, we have 3 plays in one game. It's Sunday. There's a lot of games to go over. And I'm like, I know, but I know my Panthers. Like, trust me, I know my I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to go on a rant. I'm very honest here. I genuinely, like, when I look at Panthers games and the games I've bet on over the course of the past year, in Panthers games, I legitimately think I've missed, like, one fucking bet. It is, the writing on the wall is so easy. And I think I missed it when I put Deontay Johnson over receptions, like, in game 2 or something. That was, like, the only miss I've had all season. on Carolina games. And I'm genuine. I want to go back and check, and I probably will, but they're so easy to predict. And because I watch every single game, and I watch it in sadness. But I'm now in excitement with Bryce Young. But we just suck, and we give up a ton of big rushes. Obviously, you saw Bucky Irving fucking gape us last time. Saquon Barkley's going to have a 75-yard rush this game. It's just going to happen. Like, we have to bend over and accept it as Carolina fans, and it's just like, okay, that's going to happen. I'm taking his over 20.5 longest rush. He's just at an insane rate. Let's just, for funsies, let's go find out Saquon Barkley's longest rushes. We know it's like, yep, every fucking game. That's going to be us. We're going to be like LA, 72 yards feels fantastic against us. Plus, he needs to get to 2,000 yards. That's another big motive. So 2,000 rushing yards is something that's obviously a very exclusive club. They want Saquon Barkley to get there. They're going to try to kind of use him. He's definitely going to see probably, I would say, 20 carries this game. But again, my only worry with the attempt line is he might get pulled out early if he gets the yards early. And then they're going to be, his line is at 113. But they might, if he gets to his rushing line early, they might pull him early. And he might not need those attempts. So I'm staying away from rushing attempts. Anyway, that's it for that. Okay. Jameis Winston. I like his passing attempt line. Where was it at? I saw it at 36.5. 36.5 is where I want it. We don't have it here, but you see, you know it. It's there. Obviously, in his 5 starts, he's had 41 plus attempts in 4 games. And this team is not able to really run the ball right now. Nick Chubb fucking stinks. Let's be honest. He stinks right now. He's playing bad. Has the lowest explosive rate in all of the NFL. They haven't been able to make big plays. They played this Pitt team already one time, and I get that's why he only had 27 pass attempts. Do I think that's going to happen this game? Absolutely the fuck not. I think Pittsburgh is in again. They need to keep winning games. They need to keep stacking games on Baltimore. This Cleveland team, yeah, they're feisty. They're good, whatever. They're not that good. I think it's going to be closer to a more game where, like Baltimore, where he throws it 41 times, 46 times. He's just a fucking chucker. And getting it at 36.5 feels a little bit low for me just because they're weighing in last time. Oh, he only threw it 27 times versus Pittsburgh. They won the game. Blah, blah. Like, they're not going to – it's not going to happen this game. Not going to happen. It's going to be another barn burner. It's not going to happen this game. Jameis is going to throw for stupid yards of Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Moore, whatever's going to happen, but he's going to throw the ball a lot. Because they just can't run the ball. They truly cannot run the ball. And I don't trust Nick Chubb at all. So I like his yards. I like his... Again, dude, he almost threw for 500 yards last game. Let's be real. I like his yards, and I like his attempt line. But I like his attempt line a little bit more. So, yeah, we have 4 plays already. And I get we're flying through the 1 o'clock slates. I get that. And we're going to keep it pushing, right? In the Seattle game, the fact that you can get this on Underdog is absolutely fucking diabolical. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Might be the crackest crack I've ever cracked and cracked. Back-to-back games of 12 receptions. One of them was against a Seattle team. And the Seattle won the game. You think they're going to make that many adjustments? No, they're going to keep forcing checkdowns. You know what Kyler Murray's going to do? Keep checking it down. Trey McBride, 8 targets. The Seattle team allows a ton of receptions at tight ends this season. They want to force you to check the ball down. They want to force you to not be able to throw it to Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, in that deep middle area. They want Kyler to have to fucking take the short shit that he doesn't want to take, and then to come up and tackle. That's what they do. I think Arizona's going to be down early in this game. Again, I think Seattle is looking like Seattle. This game is literally the NFC West. So this game matters. Seattle's going to come out sling the rock. I think they're going to get out early. This Arizona defense has been shaky the past few weeks. So again, I think Gino and the boys rally this one. They're going to be behind. Trey McBride's going to be that dude. 12 receptions of back-to-back games. And you're telling me we get him at 8 targets is nuts. Obviously, Chicago, good against tight ends. Jets, solid against tight ends in the second half of the season. Like, what are we fucking doing? What are we doing? Even throughout the most of the season, what are we doing? 15 and 12 in back-to-back games. And it doesn't feel like it's going to stop anytime soon. This feels like Trey McBride is ramping the fuck up. Sorry, that's like my passionate rant. Of like, if you watch ball, I feel like this is an easy over. Like, he's the focal point in this offense right now. It's not Marvin Harrison. Sorry. James Conner is just not it. It is the Trey McBride. Also, I have a few plays in this game that I like that I want to go over with you guys. I get this is a shorter video, but I'm just kind of like yapping, saying my mind, and giving random niche stats. I could say the Trey McBride stats for you. Also, I'm taking Trey McBride touchdown. I'm doing that as well. So I have Trey McBride over the targets, over a touchdown. I also have him over yards. So I have a pretty big Trey McBride day. You guys can just take one and that's very perfectly fine. Chargers, Kansas City, this is a pretty good game. Dude, I have so much stupid target share numbers. I'm not going to share the target share. Like, if you want to read the write-up, Trey McBride, all Cardinals receivers, leads him overall on target share of 26.4%. Is favored even heavily versus zone coverage. Obviously, he's recorded 69 and 92 targets against zone coverage with a 30% target share against zone. Seattle runs some of the most zone in the entire league. Like, I can give all those numbers, sure. I get this is a YouTube video. I probably should be giving those numbers. But if you want to read those numbers, it's just like, I don't want to waste your guys' time. I don't want to give you guys stupid bullshit. That, like, I get it. He's one of the best. Like, that's my argument is, like, he's great against zone coverage. He's going to continue to cook. Yeah, he's a high 30% target share. Yes. In the last 2 games, he had 24 receptions for 27 targets. Yes. He's got 12 of 15 targets for 133 yards last time they played. Yes, I get it. There's a lot of numbies. I like Ladd McConkey in this game. That's a lie. I like Ladd McConkey in this game, right? And this is where we're going to start. 60.5 receiving yards feels great. 58.5 if you can get a little bit lower. Obviously, he's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. In the last 3 games, he's averaging 108 receiving yards per game. So, obviously, he's crushing this line, averaging over 100 yards. He's also aligned in the slot 65.4% of the time. Why does that fucking matter? That matters because the Chiefs have allowed the 3rd most receiving yards, 1,146. And the 4th highest completion percentage, 74.1% to targets to slot receivers. I was like, I'm not going to give you numbers, but now I'm giving you numbers. And he's a clear go-to guy in this Chargers offense. And again, without J.K. Dobbins, this offense is dog shit at running the football. Even with J.K., they were kind of fraudulent good runners, but like now it's bad. Like Gus Edwards sucks. Ladd McConkey over feels absolutely fantastic. 58.5 receiving yards, 60 receiving yards here feels absolutely great. Gus, the bus. Longest rush, under. He's bad at football. That's my fucking argument. Yes, I have a whole write-up done for him. Yes, I'll give that out on Twitter. I'll give it out yes, I have a whole fucking write-up. He can't ever hit this line. He has hit under this line multiple times. Like, yeah, they have this factored in at 9.5 because last year he hit this against the Chiefs. The Chiefs right now are by far and away, the number 1 rushing defense in all the NFL. By far and away. The number 1 rushing defense in the entire NFL. I get it. The last time they played Kansas City, he had a 5-yard rush. He's bad, dude. Like I'm not just saying that Gus Edwards is a thumper. He's not a guy that's going to break a long run. He's not. Obviously, Atlanta's mid against the run this year. Baltimore's good, didn't do it. Cincy sucks, he still didn't do it. Tennessee, actually good, he did it. Kansas City, great, didn't do it. Pittsburgh, great, didn't do it. Carolina sucks, still didn't do it. It's just like, this is easy money. Like, if you know ball, you know Gus Edwards cannot fucking explode for anything in his life. Like, he might be the slowest back off his back foot out of anybody in the entire fucking league. He's not getting over 9.5 longest rush. He's not. It's just easy cash. We cashed on this earlier in the season. We're going to cash on it now. This is insane that it's this high against the best rushing defense in all. And they're not going to run the ball. It's going to be down. They're going to be down most of this game. Period. They're going to be down most of this game. They're going to need Sling the Rock. Now, I was leaning the higher on pass attempts until we got to 35.5. And now I'm like 35.5. That's a lot. I think it's going to be a slow-paced game. So I think I'm going to take the lower for Patrick Mahomes. I haven't called this one in, but this is a feeling that I have. I think it's going to be a slow-paced game. And in slow-paced games, it's hard to get that passing total up. It is. They're going to just hold the ball, and they have a fantastic time in possession, obviously. The Chiefs like to run the rock, and they want to hold the ball for a long time. And I think Isaiah Pacheco is getting more involved. Kareem Hunt getting less involved, but still is a factor. Like, they're going to try to get this methodical run game going. This Chargers defense has struggled against the run. They've been all right, but they just have to sell out if they really want to do that. You can't sell out versus Patrick Mahomes. I think it's going to lead to just a lower passing volume. 36 pass attempts is a lot. Taking the lower there. Travis Kelce higher on 57.5 receiving yards. I do have a whole write-up done for this. But again, he's hit this in 7 of the last 12 games. He's averaging over 9.5 targets per game in his past 10 games. He's been absolutely crushing this line. He's the clear wide receiver 1 there, demanding the highest target share on the entire team by a large margin. So again, yeah, his targets are set at 8 for a reason. He's going to continue to get fed. He's going to continue to see a lot of volume. He's going to be with Derwin. Obviously, it's a little bit scarier, but this Chargers team does leave a lot of the middle of the field open, which causes easy days for tight ends, easy days for guys like T. Higgins. If you remember, he got a pretty big day. So it's like when you just get these easy, short routes that are intermediate, that are open, Travis Kelce is going to be the guy to eat. D-Hop, maybe not as much. So that's what I like for the plays. That's my plays for Sunday. Make sure you like, subscribe, watch it, a bunch it down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.